What it do, SneakerLife Fam? It's your boy J-Jus. Hope each and every one of you guys is having a safe and blessed day. Guys, I hope you are keeping that positive energy because, it's a lot going on in this world, Summertime is approaching, and I just hope you guys are staying safe, you know what I'm saying? Deeply from the bottom of my heart, I love you guys. I appreciate everyone who is tuned into the channel. Getting straight into the video, as you could tell by the title. Guys, something, before we even get into that, guys, if you haven't caught my last video, make sure to go catch it. The link will be down in the description section below, so make sure to go catch that if you haven't. And if you haven't been getting my notifications, just make sure to hit that notification bell so you can receive when I so you can know when I do drop a new video. But guys, something actually stood out to me, seeing how Nike and StockX, that whole scenario with them, going back and forth, whatever the case may be, something stood out to me. Now, I actually, have been studying this for a while, and, I actually made a video about this, I want to say a few days ago. And, I talked about, how times was changing in the sneaker community. And how we have, such a inflation with, shoes, and a lot of things go on in the sneaker community as far as, price changes, as far as, just shoes being pushed back, not knowing when the shoe is going to drop, just a ton of things. But today, primarily, we're going to focus on, some shoes that, most people don't like. But, I just feel like personally, it shouldn't matter, as to, I feel like personally that, if a shoe does not have any resale value to it, I feel like a lot of times that is why people mostly don't go for shoes. And this is why I've been saying lately, like, I feel like a lot of people have, become so much more on the reseller side. Because, for instance, guys, take a look at the Pine Green 3s. This shoe right now was, a couple months ago, I want to say going for retail, the shoe was going for like $190, $200. Now this shoe is roughly sitting at about, I want to say $240 to $245. And I could definitely see this shoe over time, I want to say, maybe a year, a little later on down the line, I could definitely see this shoe reaching, that $325 to, $350 range. And over time, I want to say, and shout out to my guy, six figure sneakerheads. I know we ain't talking a while, but, shout out to my bro. He even said that, over time, I want to say maybe a year from now, I could definitely see this shoe being a $400 shoe. And now you guys kind of get this perspective as to why I tell you guys not to sleep on a lot of shoes. And it, and I always say that it's always the colorways and the shoes that we don't want that, tend to go up. Now I'm not here to say every shoe is gonna go, that's just how it goes, you know what I'm saying? Another release that, has slightly gone up is the Air Jordan 3, Georgetowns or Midnight Navies, whatever you want to call them, and I definitely have to clean them. But this shoe right here is almost, this shoe right here is going tremendously on the market. I want to say this shoe is almost close to $300, but in other prices, like higher prices, I want to say, I believe in a size 16 or 17, this shoe right now is going for $400. I could definitely see this shoe being way more, than a $400 shoe. But, that's just the value in, these shoes. And I feel like a lot of times, since we have, just like with the Pine Greens, it's not a popular colorway, but, seeing how it's not a popular colorway, because we get a green Jordan release almost every year. So seeing how Jordan gave us that, shoe, I feel like, that's what actually makes the shoe pop, But with this Georgetown colorway, you know what I'm saying, I could definitely see this shoe going up. It gets to a point where it's like, when is it going to, I don't want to say when is it going to stop, but it gets to a point where it's like, for instance, it's like 1 minute, y'all want Nike and Jordan to give y'all a shoe that y'all been wanting. Then it's like, at another point, if the shoe is not doing good on the resale market, oh, I'm going to let that shoe sit, or, oh, I'm going to let that shoe, just, granted that you do have some people who will grab the shoe and hold the shoe until, they see that prices is, stagnant or whatever. But you do have those people who will be, oh, I'm not going to grab this shoe because the resale value on it ain't doing too good. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, last year we got the Air Jordan 3 Racer Blues. Now, this shoe right here is going for what I want to say anywhere from $270 to $300. You know what I'm saying? And that is a tremendous price in shoes. And this is why I say, like a lot of times it is the colorways and the sleepers that we be like, oh, I don't want, I don't care about those. Those nobody really want, you know what I'm saying? Those are the ones that actually, go crazy. Now, I know grade school prices, aren't, they don't really do that well, depending on like what, silhouette it is. But, men's prices are predominantly doing well. And I just feel like, a lot of people need to take back, some time, and look back at the market as to where, a lot of shoes that sit, once people see that these go up in price, that's when people tend to, oh yeah, let me go ahead and grab this shoe. Now, you stuck paying that $350 to $400 when, you were able to get this shoe for retail, and a lot of people wasn't feeling this shoe because a lot of people was like, oh, why they don't give us the fire reds? These are going up. I'm telling you, if you got the chance now, grab these while you can. One of the last releases that I'm going to show you, and this is, most of these releases obviously, came out last year, but even the Air Jordan 12 Twist, this release right here is predominantly, I want to say this release, was going for, I want to say 200 to maybe, 210. This release right now is going anywhere from $250 to, that $270, $80 range. So I could definitely see this shoe going up. And I know a lot of people wasn't feeling this shoe because, I guess just because it's just a plain white. Most people probably wanted the Cherry 12 Twist. But, a lot of times, we not going to always get what we want, But this is why, and I hope this is putting some clarification to you guys that this is why I always say wait, before paying, that resale to see if you could get these for retail, because, once you're going to pay that resale, you're going to be paying way more than expected, you know what I'm saying? And all 4 releases that I showed you guys are going crazy right now, you know what I'm saying? And I could definitely see these, hitting the market even higher, by summertime or by the end of this year, you know what I'm saying? So if any of these releases that I did show you guys in this video, you do have a match or more and you do have a chance to grab, guys, please make sure to go grab them. Trust me, I always, use the motto, better late than never, just for the simple fact that, it's always best to get the shoe now than to wait later and pay that resale price, guys. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Let me know, will you guys be going for any of these releases that I talked about? Let me know, what are your thoughts on, any of the releases that I talked about? And, I appreciate you guys so much for watching, guys. As I mentioned, I just, this is why I get in front of the camera so much, just to give you guys some info, just to save you guys some money and time, tips, because you guys are part of, my fam, the SneakerLife Fam, So, here, I just like to give you guys, my tips and advice on how, not to pay that resale and how to get shoes for retail. But guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Guys, make sure to go check out my last video, as I mentioned. Also, guys, if you haven't, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to smash that thumbs up. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you guys do get notified when your boy drop a new banging video. You got your boy J-Jus. You got the channel. You got my opinion on what I think you guys, what I think is going on in the sneaker community right now. You know what I'm saying? Personally, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. But as I always say, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much, like dearly from the bottom of my heart. And as I always say, reach for the stars, sky's the limit. And we out.